My first real experience didn't start with seeing anything. It started with tracks. This was back in 2016 in Colorado. I'd spent almost 50 years in the woods by that point, hunting, hiking, working outdoors. I'd seen everything you're supposed to see. So, when I came across those tracks in the snow, I knew immediately they were different. I followed them. I'm skipping over a lot of details here, but what matters is this. Those tracks belonged to something I had never seen before in my life. They weren't fresh. I'd estimate they were about 24 hours old. At one point, whatever made them stopped and urinated right there in the snow. That detail stuck with me because it felt deliberate, human-like. That was the first time in half a century outdoors that I had ever run into something like that. Then I moved to Ohio, and that's when things escalated. I've had 2 encounters there, but I never actually saw it, and honestly, I'm not sure that made it any easier, because what I heard was unlike anything I've ever experienced. The first time was around 3 a.m. I was asleep in my tent, set up inside a barn, dead asleep. Then the sound started. It went on for at least 15 minutes. Whatever it was, it didn't sound curious. It didn't sound playful. It sounded angry, aggressive, powerful. Not like any animal you've ever heard, and not like anything you'd want close to you while you're trapped in a tent. The second time happened 3 years later as it was getting dark. Same kind of vocalization, same intensity, same feeling that something was nearby and letting its presence be known. I'm in the woods almost every day. I know the sounds, I know the rhythms, and I know when something doesn't belong. People like to say these things aren't real, but after following those tracks in Colorado and hearing what I heard in Ohio, I'm convinced of one thing: they're out there. And if you spend enough time in the woods, eventually, you'll know it too.